This situation, all of it, could have easily been avoided. And I'm not even talking about something impossible like Hassan and his people's growing a brain or becoming reasonable, non-degenerate people. No, I'm just talking about the simple, well, not simple for them, I guess, ability to just shut up, say nothing stupid, and that's it. That's all they needed to do. And all of this would be over. None of this would have happened, and everyone would be happy moving on with their lives. But no. No.
Now, quick recap, Hassan pulled out a gun on his stream trying to threaten a viewer. Since then, Hassan and his fans have been comparing him to Penguin Zero, who also showcased his guns to Sneeko to educate him about images. The context was very different. So here we have a Hassan fan who tweeted, they're using the classic skin tone card. And then we got this picture. We got Penguin Zero at the top, we got Hassan at the bottom, and then we got this sort of racism card where if you're white, it's okay, and if you're a darker skinned person, it's not okay. And then we got Asmund
Who the hell would call Hassan ever non-white?
Gold, Ethan, Legal Mindset, Destiny. Basically just calling everybody racist for not thinking these two situations are the same. Now, the funniest thing about this...
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He's as white as it gets. Jesus, okay? Hassan could actually end racism, but he chooses not to.
Is that if you look at the color profiles here, Hassan literally falls at the top end of this color scale. Unless you're literally colorblind, obviously these colors do not apply to Hassan. He's more like somewhere between here and here. And that is obviously due to the lighting in his room as well, so he might be more up here as well. I don't know. People responded, Hassan keeps saying he's white, but he's really not perceived that way. He's an other in any meaningful sense. My take is...
What the hell does that even mean? Other in any other meaningful sense? What? Oh my lord. We have evolved in the wrong direction, that's for sure.
That he's not only perceived that way by bad faith actors, since whiteness is a concept, he fits the description in pretty much every way, except when it's convenient for racists to use it against him. Oh, no, you've got this all wrong.
Damn.
This is a classic case of Schrodinger's Turk. This is not other people changing his race. This is Hassan flip-flopping between white and person of color like a fucking light switch. Hassan is Turkish only when convenient, Muslim only when convenient. Otherwise, he is white in all other situations. This guy will literally shapeshift and color change like a damn chameleon. I don't think even he knows what he is. He's like whatever is suitable to the current situation, and whatever
is suitable for the current situation does not only apply to Hassan, it applies to literally every single current big streamer, okay? Listen, your favorite streamer, if being trans became cool and popular and accepted by 90% of the population, would instantaneously be waving a trans flag tomorrow if it became popular, okay? That's the reality of this. Everyone's fake as shit.
will get him the most points with the internet. Hassan is white as hell. Yeah, I know, I'm just memeing. Yeah, by the way, they're completely lying. They're not memeing. They right after this responded, while you're here, donate to the legal funds of the 3 women multimillionaire Ethan Poopy Klein is targeting with frivolous lawsuits. Ah, yes, the classic strategy of say something dumb, and then when you get called out, I was just memeing, guys. I was pretending to be regarded, even though I'm literally promoting the GoFundMe of the 3 people who literally violated copyright law and are justifiably being sued. Then this person responds, also, thank you all so much for giving me a giant list to go through and block. This is literally a meme, and you losers are taking it seriously. Go touch grass. Yeah, if it's a meme, why are you in the replies arguing with literally everybody how Hassan fits like this profile? Wait, you guys, I thought the president made memes and comedy legal again. What happened? A lot of you are getting really upset about jokes. But who has a banger 800k plus view tweet? That's right, I do. Oh my god. No nice. Way. You can't be serious. This guy's actually bragging about going viral on Twitter with 1 tweet. Oy, 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 oy. How?
Well, that's just life. For some people, that's probably what's gonna be written on his gravestone.
Clout hungry can you be, bro? Oh my god, he's gonna cream his pants when he realizes he's in a Pegasus video, bro. This is like the most amount of attention you'll ever get in your entire life. Please cherish it. You're all saying the exact same thing too. It's like a hive mind. Have you seen Hassan's fan base? Like, what are you talking about? This is hilarious as my meme post surpasses 1 million views. You milady-ass losers are furiously spamming the community note to tell everyone that it's obviously a meme, which is obvious.
All of these people are so obnoxious. It's great. It's just great entertainment. What else can I say?
Thanks for the eyeballs, lol. Now you're getting ratioed here. Lamau, I should get verified and start farming all of you losers. I wake up and this stupid freaking tweet is at 2.3 mil. What's that, like $20? No, actually, that's not $20. Not even on Twitter, I don't think. It's actually $0 because you're a broke loser on Twitter, dude. He didn't threaten his viewers and dox him, you goof. Yeah, obviously this person is completely ignoring the context of both situations, which were completely different, as I explained in previous videos. Oh my god, I clicked the hidden replies, and he's hidden everybody that is—
Bro, where do you get the hidden replies thing? I have never seen it in my life. Like, how do people navigate Twitter and its apocalyptic design?
Actually pointing out the truth. You're regarded. Moist did it on YouTube and educationally. Hassan did it on Twitch with intent as a threat. And it was classic Hassan fan being a complete moron. But let's—
Okay, listen, boys. I'm fair. I just want to say a small thing about this, okay? There is one detail about Hassan and one detail about Moist Critical, which does make this a slightly more fair comparison. It's still not great, and it's still kind of dumb to compare these things. But to be absolutely fair, Charlie did that video to tell Sneeko, bro, if you show up to my house, you're gonna be mincemeat. That was not an educational video. That was literally a pretty slick way of telling Sneeko that you're gonna be feeding ant colonies if you even try to come near me, okay? And if you can't see that, well, I got a bridge to sell you. And, well, the Hassan situation also, people are ignoring the fact that wasn't actually a threat. Hassan did not threaten the guy, because the guy threatened Hassan. We all know that the threat was completely unsubstantiated and would not amount to anything, obviously. But still, there was a guy who threatened to end Hassan's Minecraft career, and Hassan said that if he tries, he's gonna die. That's not a threat, okay? When you get threatened by someone and you tell that person, hey, if you try that shit, I'm gonna end you, that is not actually a threat. You are responding to a threat, okay? To be absolutely completely fair. Again, Hassan still doesn't look good even if you take that into context. I just feel that it's very disingenuous that people kind of completely ignored the fact that Hassan was responding to a threat. No matter how unsubstantiated that thing was, no matter how much of a zero chance of it happening was, okay? But still.
Moist did it on YouTube and educationally, Hassan did it on Twitch with intent as a threat, and it was classic Hassan fan being a complete moron. But let's move on to Hassan being a brand risk. Apparently he's like banned from appearing on his friend's sponsored streams. Looks like AT&T might have requested that—
Isn't this something that has already happened before? I think I have heard this.
Hassan not be shown on their sponsored Emiru Extra Emily segment at the Anime Expo.
And frick you, Hassan! Yeah, they said if we run into him, it's okay, but, yeah, we need to do our own thing.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, WAT&T. I feel like this is what more brands need to start doing.
Bro, all of these people are so fake. It's absolutely insane. I hate all of them.
WAT&T. I feel like this is what more brands need to start doing. Distance yourself from a fucking terrorist supporting freak. Good shit, so corporations now know not to touch this guy.
All of every politics on Twitch and I guess general on YouTube have gotten so unbelievably bad. Like, no side is honestly even likable, okay? No side. It's like, Hassan's still trash, but everyone else that's going against him are also pretty much fucking trash, okay? Hassan's a terrorist supporter, okay. But the other side is literally demanding the Constitution of the USA be ignored because they feel like it. That's also not exactly good, by the way. That's not exactly great. I think every single person that does politics on the internet at this point should just be taken to a space shuttle and thrown into the sun. And that's probably a good solution.
Guy with a 20 feet pole. I hope more companies start waking up and doing the same. First domino, companies are starting to notice. Yeah, we need the next domino to be Amazon.
Oh, and you know what's my absolutely most frustrating part about the Twitch politics shit? It's probably the fact that one side says, oh, you're doing these things. Do you think that's helping your side? You just look unhinged. While the other side that just said that literally also does the same unfucking hinged shit, where they're literally saying, yes, we want people to die and suffer. All sides are equally fucking shit. All people who represent the political discourse of Twitch, YouTube, and everything are completely insane unhinged individuals that the world would 100% be better off. And yes, I'm obviously talking about Hassan, Destiny, Asmongold. I think Tikto now is also slightly doing politics. Jesus Christ. All of these people should just not exist, and the world would instantaneously become better, okay? The effect of that would be probably better if we do the sure 100% way of just increasing the quality of people on the world by killing everyone that exists that harms animals, okay? If you do animal cruelty, you don't have a soul, you're not a human, either go work in the mines or bye-bye, okay? That's the sure 100% way to make the world better. There is never an excuse to harm animals intentionally.
Needs to be held accountable. Also, we have this picture of Hassan cosplaying Luffy from One Piece again. This is not a very good cosplay, but the hat sort of gives it away. Now, if any of you haven't watched One Piece, it's a very good show. It's about Luffy, this kid.
Also hot. This is probably the hottest take we currently have in this video, but if you're reading the One Piece manga, I think I'm gonna stop reading it. It's just complete fucking ass. Elbaf is ass. There's nothing good about it. It's fucking ass.
Who wants to become the Pirate King and find this legendary treasure called the One Piece. And basically, he sails the 7 seas and finds a bunch of friends. He changes a bunch of lives. Generally, he's a good-hearted guy and he tries to help people. Now, the reason Hassan likes to compare himself to Luffy is because he thinks that he's fighting against oppression and he's like some sort of weird freedom fighter.
I'm sure that mansion is fighting all the oppression in the world, Hassan.
Technically, in the One Piece universe, Luffy does break the laws and commit crimes. But of course he does. It's literally an anime. It's like saying, damn, Naruto really killed that guy? That's kind of legal, bro. But yeah, basically Luffy stands for like freedom, justice, friendship, and Hassan thinks he's somewhat similar in that sense. Even though the only thing Hassan actually stands for is literal terrorist organizations. He thinks the actual real-life Houthi terrorist is a freedom fighter as well. And he legitimately thinks he's like this really brave guy standing up against the tyrannical government, the oppression. Brother, this is not an anime. You can't just...
I can't. I'm just looking at this and I'm kind of dying inside. But it gets funnier the longer you look at it. You know, that classic fucking gout stomach. Probably an extremely expensive fucking red burrito or something like that. In general, you just look at this person right here. And you know they're rich. You know that there's like a trust fund with like fucking 5 layers that his parents have set up right there. Because just to make sure he doesn't fuck it all up in the first second he gets his hands on it, you know? Generational wealth doesn't exist, thank God, okay? And how long is it until the average generation completely fucks their wealth? It's like 3 or something. They lose everything. And I love these modern day communist LARPers because they're literally the embodiment of it, okay? Because they're rich, they think that everyone's lives could have been like that. Where does food originate from? The fucking supermarket genius. Who makes the food in the supermarket? What do you mean? It literally just is there. You chef's kiss.
Straight up break laws and shit. You actually will go to prison. The funny thing about Hassan's cosplay is that Luffy would beat the shit out of the leaders he glazes up if this were the One Piece universe. Oh, absolutely. He does not embody any of the values that Luffy does. Luffy, for one, always stands by his friends. Meanwhile, Hassan, you know, when his friends are getting sued, he ain't donating a penny. He ain't giving them a dime of his little socialist money.
To be fair, rare Hassan win. Because that's smart. That's money wasted. Okay, you better put that money in the buy second mansion cash fund. So there we go.
Anyways, let's move on to yet another Hassan supporter, NMP. Now, basically, if you didn't know, there was recently a flash flood situation in Texas where a
Yeah, I don't know about this. Well, actually, I read about it today.
bunch of people ended up dying and going missing. A very tragic situation. And NMP, the absolute jokester, decided this would be hilarious to joke about.
Whoa. Listen, okay? Don't talk shit about our boy NMP. That's Asmongold's only black acquaintance, okay? Without him, Asmongold doesn't even know a single black person. It is what it is.
NMP, the absolute jokester, decided this would be hilarious to joke about. You know, dead children, peak comedy. So he ended up saying that the world sucks because AI is advancing and then the children have nothing to live for and I guess they're better off dead. And then he ended up doubling down.
Okay, that caught me off guard, okay? I knew about this situation from Destiny saying, well, maybe those kids should have learned how to swim. Classic fucking unhinged retard Destiny. 10 out of 10, boys.
On it. Not even funny jokes, just absolutely awful shit. Now, little background on NMP. He's not really a Hassan orbiter, so to speak. He's more like Ludwig.
Yet. I would like to say probably yet.
Right? He has his own career. It's not like a Frogan situation. But he still supports Hassan and collabs with him and is friends with him, supports his politics, says he agrees with Hassan's politics. You might know him from the terrorist propaganda clip or the Hezbollah clip, where he sort of just sees that Hassan is extreme as hell, but he doesn't actually care. And as I predicted, the downfall of each and every Hassan supporter is happening.
Guys, this is Austin, Texas. It's the boys. You know like 25 people.
By the way, what downfall of the Hassan supporters? I'm not gonna lie, boys. There's not gonna be a downfall of anything, okay? Those three got sued. Who gives a shit? Ethan Klein is just wasting his life, which is good. I hate also Ethan Klein. I hate them. I hate Ethan Klein. I hate Hassan. I hate the people against Hassan. Again, all of these people, stuff them in a fucking ship and make it sink. Stuff them in a rocket and let them enjoy the wonders of the sun at close range. Whatever the fuck works, okay? I'm just saying. The world would be better off without their opinions.
People have died in Austin because of the rain today.
There's no fireworks.
Wait, no. Wait, what? Like 25 people have died today because of this storm.
How can you
possibly have died from this?
The drought?
Floods. Yeah. They're flash floods.
Well, just stand up here. Like, what are you talking about?
No, like there are like 13 confirmed people dead and like 12
really?
like, campers are lost right now from a summer camp nearby.
Campers?
Is it children awake? Younglings, Nick.
Okay, what? What did he actually say? Is the children what?
Confirmed people dead and like 12 like, campers are lost right now from a summer camp nearby.
Campers?
Is it children awake?
Is it children awake? Wake? What the fuck is he saying?
Younglings, Nick. Okay. They don't have much to live for anyways. It's okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
What? Their whole lives, Bree? That's gonna Bree.
You know what's my favorite part, by the way? Again, I know I got a lot of favorite parts about the fucking degeneracy of the world and what everything's happening here, but, you know, it's not my fault. The fact that all of these people, like, Asmongold was the best fucking Hassan simp out there until they had the falling out, okay? He defended Hassan saying, oh yeah, go up, blow buildings, shoot people, and all of these things. He defended that. He defended it like 50 times in a row, okay? Any Hassan's completely fucking batshit insane take, he defended it. Every single goddamn fucking time. And the moment they all just, the moment there's some friction between these people, and they start going at each other, suddenly from nowhere, oh, actually, you were a horrible person always. I just magically didn't see it before. No, they're fucking lying. All of them are fucking lying. They're horrible people. They know they're horrible people. And they know that all of their friends are horrible people. And by the way, there does not exist a situation in this goddamn world, and it will never exist, where someone whose all friends are horrible, fucking insane, malignant people turns out to be the good guy, okay? If all of your friends are ass and evil and shitty people, you're no different than them, okay?
When they're older, every job is going to be AI. Everything they learn is on ChatGPT. There is no future.
You know what, you're right.
People aren't producing anymore.
Yeah, you're not. You're
Okay.
right.
So let me get this straight. This guy specifically asks, is it children that are dead? And then says that, I guess they don't have much to live for. Are you fucking stupid, dude? Kids literally have the most to live for, the longest life remaining. That is why it is way more tragic when kids die compared to like 100-year-old, because of course, you know, that is still sad, but they have lived a more full life. And what a horribly pessimistic view of the world. This is kind of what happens when you subscribe to Hassan's.
Actually, the actual reason why kids dying is tragic is because they haven't experienced life. They got robbed from a lot of experiences that they should have had. That's the kind of main thing. It's not because they have like 50 years more left to live. It's because they haven't even experienced anything. They're young. That shouldn't happen to them. That's why.
Branch of politics, where basically everything is doom and gloom. The world sucks, everything sucks, life sucks, I hate everything, nothing is gonna get better. Now obviously things can be bleak, and you know, it is pretty scary, the AI revolution and stuff like that, but you gotta have some faith, all right? You gotta believe in the human spirit, you know, believe that we will conquer whatever challenge we have in front of us. Yes, it's going to be tough.
Is that supposed to be ironic considering you see Moomin Rider there?
But, you know, we have nuclear weapons and we haven't blown ourselves up yet. You know, it seems we do have some capacity for control. But this isn't even about optimism versus pessimism. This is more like it's just sickening because he's immediately justifying the death of random children who did not deserve it, by the way, as a complete random flash flood. I mean, can you imagine how the families feel? Like how the moms, the dads, like not a shred of empathy here. 0% iDubbbz. So anyways, after this, one of his friends immediately calls him out and, you know, tries to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah.
Look at everyone. How depressed is everyone these days? They're screwed.
Guys, I think they're having a great time. The rain is getting to our heads, okay? We need to calm down, all right?
The light at the end of the tunnel, Nick.
What light? What light?
Fireworks.
No, it's not lighting.
This guy has one divorce and he acts like his whole life's falling
Stop it.
What the fuck is this?
Right, so even your friends...
Yeah, oh, boys, I'm literally thinking this is already... We have gone almost long enough.
realize that, okay, that shit's super messed up. Like, oh, the rain's getting to your head. Spoilers, no, the rain did not get to his head. He's just an idiot. And basically, this NMP guy recently has just been crashing out over absolutely everything. And some people are theorizing it's because, you know, he's currently going through a divorce and, like, legal proceedings. Apparently, his ex...
I don't think his legal I have heard this. I know a little bit about this. I think his legal proceedings are fucked. I think she's taking everything. And you know what's the funniest part? This is his wife. The funniest part is she probably actually also deserves everything. Yes, because the story of this guy is he's just Soda Poppin's friend, and because of that he became popular. That's it. His streaming, his everything, he's literally everything. Wasn't that special, but then she came into the picture, you know, you know, some of you know, some of you don't, it is what it is. She came into the picture, and then his stream actually started getting, like, I don't follow him, so I don't know, but it was a pretty big stream for a long time. It probably had, like, I don't know, 10k, 20k viewers or something like that. And the thing is, it's all because of her. Like, his streams are complete ass as far as I have heard without her. So, she's not getting 50%, boys. She should be getting more. She was the brand, okay? Unironically. So this is gonna be a fun one to see how it ends. And again, by the way, surprise, surprise, streamer relationships not ending up well. Ah, well.
Ex-wife Milena was a huge part of his stream, and now she's taken like 50% of his assets. Now the
She'll
funny
get
thing
more.
is, a lot of people say that she actually deserves even more than that because
Oh, shit.
apparently she
I'm not the only one saying that? I did not know. Ah, I guess my opinion is just right, huh?
She was a central part of his stream and made a lot of jokes there. They sort of streamed together and she helped build up his career. I don't know too much about it, but that seems to be a source of stress for him. There's like a bunch of weird legal shit going on. But I don't really care. You know, good on her for getting away from this freak. Now, the worst part are his responses because he just says the dumbest shit. So here we have him on Reddit responding, "You got me, LSF." This is live stream fails where his clip got posted. Never seen...
What? I don't give a shit about something like live stream fails, by the way. Why? Isn't this like just free advertising? If I was on live stream fails, even though I don't do live streams, I would be pretty fucking ecstatic about that.
An entire Reddit self-report that they...
Isn't being on live stream fails the quintessential some kind of feminist idiot is attacking you for being evil Nutsi or something like that, and then you just can say no and you laugh about how they're stupid they are, and it's just a free real estate for you?
They've never had friends before. Whoa, dark joke. Oh man, this guy's the devil. Milena deserves 100%. I hate this guy. Oh my god, get him. Holy frick. How do you wake up every day knowing full well you are LSF users? I couldn't do it. Props, I guess. Stronger than me. By the way, here you are on Reddit literally responding, which makes you an LSF user. You are literally terminally online, like you're a streamer and you're responding to random comments here. Also, he calls it a dark joke, but if you look at the clip, there was no joke there. You were justifying like the death of children immediately after a tragedy and then complaining that you got backlash. What a complete moron. And the worst part is you will see how fucking snaky this guy actually is. Apparently he actually publicly posted an apology after this, but in his Discord secretly he posted that he doesn't actually care and he basically only posted the public apology to save face. Absolute snake scum.
I don't remember when was the last time I saw an apology from a content creator that was genuine. I just don't. I just don't.
Bag just like Hassan. So anyways, this like news account posted that clip of him and then NMP blocked him. So they responded, "NMP, since you blocked me, I'm sure you're blocking plenty of others too. Let's be clear about this. This isn't dark humor. Making jokes about missing children and grieving families who've lost everything isn't edgy, it's disgusting. It's not comedy, it's cruelty. You knew exactly what you're doing. This isn't some throwaway moment on the internet, it's real life. Over 47 people were in the mud looking for bodies all day. Great joke, F word, NMP lol." Now, NMP responded with this tweet, "My joke went too far. My bad. Some hit, some miss." And he posted himself in like a dress. I don't know what it Era posted this tweet. "So donut operator and I spent 4th of July night out talking with first responders along the river, getting a feel for what is needed on the ground. It's hard to express the level of devastation. The pictures don't do justice to the scale of it. My biggest takeaway is how scattered the comms were. If you're planning to help, the biggest piece of advice is to have reliable shortwave communications, bring supplies. It's bad here, lots dead, plenty more missing, so keep prayers coming and I'll post where to help as soon as it's clear what the best way to do is." And then he's attached some pictures here of just like the devastation that's happened. He's posted some updates from the flooding as well. "I think we're going to help their fire department with fundraising."
Yeah, people forget that floods are no fucking joke.
They lost a lot of essential equipment to the flood. Here we got a few more pictures. Just the damage is absolutely insane. Oh my god, dude. Right, so here we got one side who are actually helping victims of the situation, and then we got the other side, NMP, who's just making a joke about the whole situation. So he responded in his Discord, posted his tweets, "Bruh, this is 2025. What the frick? Yeah, Techie asked me, this is Tectone, asked me if I wanted to go shoot with him. The answer is definitely no. Yeah, the joke was bad, I'll give him that, but calling a 35-year-old man the F-slur in 2025 is wild. I feel like it's high school." Oh.
We should be allowed to use the N-word.
Oh, so you are more concerned about a slur?
Like, all his friends use it, so what's the big deal?
But instead you're making fun of dead children. I feel like one of those is worse, you absolute moron. Oh my god, his viewers are spam calling me blank and telling me to suck on a gun, lol, okay. Classic, say something completely...
I mean, bad. Bad. You see, this is why we need to be able to say these things.
Stupid, get backlash from the internet, and then play victim. Oh my god, I'm getting so much hate. Like, then don't be an idiot. So Donut Operator responds again, OTK Network tips out, these are the kind of people you like having around, joking about the situation, then doubling down on it, then only apologizing once they're called out. Took this picture today, want to ask him if he's got some jokes about it. And then we just got this picture. Didn't realize NMP was a 13-year-old girl on Tumblr in 2025. Brandon Herrera responds, dude makes a shitty joke about dead kids, but plays victim about being called a name. Wild priorities. Now the OTK CEO Tips Out dropped a response to the floods.
CEO? Isn't Tips Out like a retard?
Interesting timing considering NMP is going viral right now for allegedly being insensitive about the situation. Not allegedly, he was. He responds, the past few years, it has been impossible to be on social media and avoid the tragedies and monstrosities in this world. I've seen...
Okay, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to go further. It's kind of getting dark and there's not enough idiots getting... Oh, wait, did I see this thing? Yes, I did. There we go. Jesus, yeah, this is definitely where we call it quits, boys. Fuck me, damn. Anyway, have a nice day, I guess. That was Pegasus. More Pegasus. Bye!